Welcome back to Healing Out Loud. Come manifest with me. I'm your host, Jessy. If you've been with me since the first episode, then you already know that I have been sharing a few things that haven't been completely easy to share, but it's going to get easier over time. I just feel it. I know it. The biggest thing that I want to have you understand is that I'm not just doing this to hey, this is what I've been through. I'm doing this so that you can understand and learn. Today we're going to talk about something that makes my heart a little tighter because this is when the dreams really came true and I really saw that it really was God preparing me and getting me ready for everything that was to come. This goes back to 2019 when I was married and I was pregnant. Some of the first dreams just came kind of quietly. They also started showing up with some signs, like when I was in the temple, I was getting some answers that I didn't really want. See, that's the thing, is you're also going to get answers that you don't want and you have to go with it, right? The biggest thing for me was that I had been trying to, every time I would wake up from these dreams or get stuff from Heavenly Father showing me the truth. Not only was it something that I didn't want, but I always tried to speak about it with my husband. I always tried to voice my opinion or ask if there was anything that was actually going on or that I could do anything. Maybe we could go to therapy. Maybe we could do something. Maybe, just maybe. He didn't want to do anything. He didn't want to go to therapy. He didn't want to do any of that. So I continued to go to the temple. I continued to ask. I continued to pray. I continued to seek guidance. And I know that God was just preparing me for what I didn't want to see. But in those dreams I kept having was not only lining up with my husband being different or acting differently, but it kept lining up with just something being off, some feeling that I couldn't quite understand. But he would always greet me with a smile and say that nothing was wrong and that he would shut me out and I would try everything, right? Here's the thing. If someone doesn't want to change or is not ready to change, you cannot. Whatever you do, they won't change. With any addiction, that person that doesn't want to change is going to keep doing it, even if you keep, especially if you keep asking them to stop. I don't know. It's something that's weird that is in some of us just don't want to stop. Some of the panic that hit me was confusion, but every dream I had, I would write it down. And by the time my youngest daughter was born, things were okay, but he probably was being unfaithful. All these things that I don't need to get into it. By the time she was 6 months old is when it finally came out that it just hit me one day. It was a for sure thing. I just felt it. I sat him down and we talked, and sure enough, the details all came out. I don't know how I was able to walk with him, walk through all these little steps to figure out how it happened or what even happened. But I know that the Spirit was with us because I had been asking for the truth because I knew I needed to move on. I knew it was time if he couldn't be faithful. So moving a little bit forward, it's there is something beautiful out of all this, right? I finally learned through all of it, not only just to trust God and what he was giving to me and all the words that he was giving to me at the times that he was giving to me, but it started a new beginning because after the divorce, I had so many sleepless nights. As a single mother of 3, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to sleep. I didn't know if I even could sleep. But peace at the time it wasn't there. And I started learning about meditation. Okay, here's something that all of you should get into and learn as well. Meditation, where you can fall back asleep, where you could begin something new, a new journey, a new mindset, something to begin something again, to find some stillness, find some peace, find something so that you are not completely alone. And later on, I learned about Jose Silva. So if I can teach you him now, that's something that would be great. I reached a state of relaxation through just, searching other people on YouTube for falling asleep, for different stuff like that. But I'm sure there's so much more benefit to it than what I could just sit here and tell you, or you could just go and search it and seek it. There's just so much more that came from that because I began to build something new. There was so much more heartache in between. And that's something that I'm actually going to get into in the next episode because I don't want this to run very long this time. I just wanted to kind of explain a little bit about the other dream that I had and all these things, right? I really want to get further into more interesting stuff, juicier stuff. stuff that can lead us better, guide us more, and that we can maybe feel something, a weight come off us. This isn't just to like, oh, I want to just talk about what someone else did or how this happened or whatever else. I really want to talk about how you can start understanding it for yourself and how you can figure out not only the Spirit and how the Spirit moves in you, but how you can allow the Spirit to move within you with your voice. Like, God, please use me for what you need me to do, and you will be led to wherever you need to go and whatever you need to do. And the words will come through. It just happens. And I want to give more than I can ever actually give back. I want Heavenly Father to bless you as well. And I pray that this day you understand that you are loved. You are not only worthy to receive His love, you have always been worthy. There is no walking in obedience. He wants everyone, and He wants you to come and join Him. He wants everyone. He doesn't care. He doesn't mind what you did yesterday. He cares what you're doing now. He wants you for you. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that beautiful? So why wouldn't you want to just give everything to Him? Just surrender the old, surrender the ugly, surrender whatever you're so worried about. Surrender it now. Give it to Him. In Jesus' name, I know that everything is going to work out for you. Everything is going to work out for you the way that it's supposed to and the way that you need it to. Because here's the other beautiful thing, okay? I know that you're at the right time, the right place. You are always in the right time and the right place. And by God's grace, He holds you and He leads you. And by giving Him more of your bitterness and by trusting Him again and all these things that I'm going to teach you, but also I want you to understand that you have something within you. You have a light within you that the world needs as well. You have a certain gift that Heavenly Father gave you that the world needs to hear and know and to feel. And so here's the thing. Will you be a disciple for Him as well? Could you possibly give up something to give more to Him? And I don't mean pay more or do this or give more money there. I'm saying, can you really and truly, could you maybe stop gossiping about someone, and could you maybe give more to God? Like, talk more about Him, pray more about Him instead of talking about someone else. Can you maybe just give a little bit more today to Him? I promise you that if you turn a new leaf, if you turn over a new thing in yourself, you're going to feel amazing. I want you to let go of fear, let go of the bad, and I want you to fall back in love with yourself. Fall back in love with who you are. Fall back in love with God. Fall back in love with the scriptures. Fall back in love with everything. And let fear fall away from you. Let everything that's bad, ugly, or hard fall away from you and allow yourself to fill Jesus within you. Fill your home with Him. Fill your home with His music. You will find something that can fill your heart with joy with Jesus, and you'll figure out everything just starts coming to you more. I don't even want to say easier or whatever like that, but I don't know how to explain it. It does. It really does. Things just start naturally, it comes to you easier. And I don't want to promise you anything that you start to look for, certain blessings, but whatever you are missing, whatever you lack, whatever you need, don't be worried about it, because Heavenly Father knows it before you do, and you just need to ask. Can you just ask, and will you just receive? Like, let yourself receive. Know that you're worthy to receive, because you already are. You don't have to do anything to be more worthy. You don't have to be better. You don't really have to actually try, because here's the truth. Religion is great. Please hear me on this. Worshiping God is amazing on Sundays. Worshiping Christ and being there for Jesus and being like, I know He saved me, and I know He redeemed me, and I know that He died for me, and I will testify that. But here's the other beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. I need you to understand that it doesn't actually matter what you do or how you do it, as long as you just accept Jesus into your life. Bring Him into your life and let Him be your brightest guide. Allow Him to fill your home and surrender to Him, and know that by getting yourself to be brighter, you are His lamp. And I need you to burn bright just as much. And I need you to remember that healing doesn't have to be hard, and healing should never feel lonely. And I want you to know that it's not instant, and it is coming though. It is. So this is Healing Out Loud. Come manifest with me. I'm your host, Jessy.